Hey guys. Um, so I'm going to be talking about something today. Hopefully, it's a topic that you can relate to. Um, and it's also my first video that I'm doing simultaneously on Periscope. So if you are on Periscope, any of you, I'm on there too at Light Through Fire. So, yeah. So what I'm going to talk about today is food, basically. Um, I cannot be more true when I say that, hello, my name is Naya Imani Palmer, and I am addicted to food. It's kind of funny because I used to joke about that a lot when I was younger. About like, oh, I just love food and oh, food, yes, but I'm all too serious about that now. Um, just to be specific though, I'm addicted to dairy and sugar. That's those are my two biggest weaknesses. And it's been something that I've been struggling with for a while. Okay, here's how I see it. There are two types of people, okay? There are people who eat because they need to survive. It's just like, hey, if I don't eat, I'm gonna die, so I need to eat. It's those type of people. And then there's another type of person who eats because they really enjoy it. Like they just savor every bite and it's just like, yes, I love it. Like eating is kind of like a hobby for them. Well, that's how eating was and sometimes is for me. I see eating as a hobby, not really a necessity. Um, I tend to overeat. I eat when I'm bored. I eat when I'm not even hungry. And it's not something that I'm proud of. I don't like that I just eat just constantly. But it's just something that I do a lot, and I try not to do it a lot. But don't get me wrong. Let me say this: my mother would never let me eat a terrible diet like how it sounds like I've been eating. Never in a million years. But my diet was not the best. Yeah, stress eating is honestly what I do a lot of the time. It's not healthy at all. It's very, very damaging. But it makes you feel better sometimes eating. And I never really I never really believed in stress, if that makes sense. I was always like, oh, well, I'm not stressed. I just, but um I wasn't really seeing how my eating was affecting me until I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, which I think was kind of caused by my diet. And it's been a while since I was diagnosed, a couple of months, but I was really sick. Um, Very, very sick. And, you know, that whole experience was kind of like a wake-up call. Um, it took me a while to actually wake up and to see how what I was eating was affecting me. So I really had to make some changes to my diet and how I ate. Because I didn't want to get sicker. I was already sick, but I didn't want to get worse, you know? Like it says in 1 Corinthians 6:19, your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. And I wasn't treating it like one. My advice to anyone who's watching is you only get one life on this earth. Make sure it's a healthy one, honestly. And no, I'm not saying if you do have a problem with stress eating, or if you have a problem with just eating when you're bored, anything like that, it can be fixed. But you don't need to go to therapy or any of that stuff. You know, you don't need any of that. You do what works for you. But what works for me is to pray and to ask God to help me figure out how to stop eating when I don't need to, you know? Because it's a really hard process to do on your own. And I think when you have someone there to help you, it'll be a lot easier. So my question for you, anyone who's watching, is what is your favorite food? And how do you like it prepared? I'll go first. My favorite food is salmon. Grilled salmon with lemon. I love that. But yeah, so let me know what your favorite food is. All right.